Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we're taking a look at one such token, Big Eyes, right? Another pre-sale. So the question we're always trying to answer on the channel, is it legit or is it a scam, right? That's the question that we're always trying to answer, because we have seen the scam landscape has changed from what they used to do before to pre-sales, right? So we've been looking at scams on this channel for a very long time, but we talk about all crypto on this channel: good coins, bad coins, scam coins, and coins in between, right? So subscribe to the channel, thumbs up to the video if you appreciate the content. So Big Eyes, right? Is this legit or is it a scam? So I did go straight to the white paper to try and understand what this is exactly, right? So they are saying Big Eyes Infinity Presale is the new addition to our Big Eyes ecosystem of cuteness. Big Eye INF, I think that's the ticker symbol, right, is all about providing infinite transparency and profits to the Big Eyes community, and allowing more cute members to join and access the 819 casino and play to earn games coming soon, right? We will match Big Eyes, Big Infinity tokens purchased in the pre-sale 1:1 with playable tokens in your 819 casino account. So I don't know, it seems like there's some sort of like gambling thing. Of course, on this channel we don't gamble, right? But we just evaluate, is this legit or is it a scam? So one thing that I already see here is they are promising a new play to earn game that is coming, right? And one thing that I did see about this one, it seems like there's a huge community behind this one. Like, for example, if you check on Twitter, it's 38,000, close to almost 40,000 followers on Twitter, right? And you do see here, okay, so this is the pinned post from the 14th of August. It's got about 23,000 views. Post from today, 1 hour, about 700 views. And we see here, we do see quite a few posts. This one, 2,000 views for this one, posted 19 hours ago, right? The reason why we are checking this, you might ask, why are we checking this stuff, right? Because sometimes some of these Twitter accounts, they purchase followers. So you don't really know if the numbers that you see they are legit. But one way to verify that is just to check their posts, how many people are actually viewing them. So for example, you see 2,000 here, right? And it was posted about 22 hours ago. So I think we can verify that. I think the numbers are looking legit, right? In that case, this is actually quite a huge project, right? I've never actually heard about it, which is quite weird. So you see, there is the 1st of September, there's going to be an AMA, right? So if you want me to take a look at the AMA, listen to the AMA, and do a review of that, just ensure that you subscribe to the channel. And by the way, a lot of you do ask me to review other tokens and so on. Just know on this channel, we've got a membership program. Just click that join button on the channel. And once you you join the membership, you support the channel and you get a badge. So whenever you comment on the channel requesting me to review any project of your choice, right, I'll review it within 48 hours, provided, right, it is nothing to do with sexuality, porn, something that is illegal and things like that, right? So for this one, taking a look at Big Eyes, right? So one thing that is really interesting for me is the amount raised, right? So they're saying they've raised $27 million, right? That's a huge amount of money for this one, right? They've already raised 20, and they want to raise 33 million, and they are still in the pre-sale, right? That's absolutely a huge amount of money. What do you think about this? Do you think this is actually really legit, right? That they've raised such a huge amount of money, because this would actually put this token to hundreds of millions in terms of market cap when it launches, right? Because not many projects can even boast having $1 million invested, and now this one is claiming to already have 23 million US dollars raised already, right? That one is a very suspicious figure for me. I don't know if I believe that, but the numbers are quite huge in this project, right? The numbers are quite huge, and we do know that there are some investors who do put huge amounts of money into some of these things. right? But you need to be extremely, extremely careful, right? And one of the things that I always do say is whenever you invest, right, into pre-sales, uh, chances are when the launch occurs, the price is going to drop. So never buy in a pre-sale. That's, it's not financial advice. I'm just letting you know what I'd personally do. A lot of people will say, we missed Pepe, right, and all of that. Yes, that is true that you didn't buy Pepe in the pre-sale, but if you had bought Pepe within the first week after launch, you'll still be a millionaire anyway, right? But you'll be a more you'll have reduced your risk because we have seen a lot of scams in pre-sales, right? And even if it's not a scam, chances are when it actually launches, the price is going to drop drastically. Not a little bit, right? Drastically. And if you just wait, you might actually be able to pick up the tokens much, much cheaper than you would if you rush to go in the pre-sale, right? Only 1 out of 100 projects will pump. The price will pump after the pre-sale ends. It does happen, but it's extremely, extremely rare, right? So for this one, Bigeyes, we do see they've got a contact form here, which is actually quite nice, right? And you do see there are multiple other things here that you can see. For example, they've got this returns calculator. I think for you to earn anything significant, you need to invest a huge number, right, of tokens into this one. Like for example, for you to get $60, right, in returns, you need to have about 1 million worth, which is actually a lot of money because if you see here, right, one USDT can only buy you about 6,000, right, tokens for this one, right? So this one is this number here that has been raised is quite suspicious, right? This 27 million that I'm seeing is quite suspicious, but we just have to wait and see what happens with this one, right? The numbers here do seem to be correlating. I did check the Telegram as well. The numbers are also adding up there as well, right? But that number of 27 million, I'm not sure if I trust that. So you need to be extremely careful because we've seen a lot of pre-sales where they've got a number, right? How much they've raised on the pre-sale, but that's not a true reflection, right? Because they would have given a lot of those tokens to the team, right? They would have given a lot of those tokens to the team, but they're not very transparent about it. Of course, I did see a lot of mention of transparency here, right? So you do see there are some people behind the project. Whenever you see a project with a huge number of utilities that they are promising, you need to always see if the team is doxed, right? And here we do see Ahmed and all that. It was going to be nice if they would also put the LinkedIn profiles because for me this is just a name, right? But of course you can actually go further, search if there are any AMAs that Ahmed has done, right? And try to look for information because whenever you see a team being listed, before you invest, it's just mandatory for you to go and verify that these people are actually real, right? And if you can identify that they are actually real, that is great because if a project is doxing themselves, that's actually a huge plus. It doesn't guarantee that it's not a scam, but it is a huge plus because there's actually a face and someone that you can see who's behind the project, right? So for me, this one seems to be connected to some sort of casino that they are doing, and I'm not sure how that one works, right? Because we don't gamble on this channel. So we see here this cat's eyes are bigger than its wallet. Extra on cute, extra on adventure, little on fluff, extra little long. That win the innovative challenge, win with accountability and transparency. Bigeyes is ready to do better. Complete transparency from the start, pre-sale, time frame, token airdrop, 1:1, token purchases meshed, 1819 casino accounts, inspire greatness with greatness, win with integration, right? Unconfused DeFi. There is just a lot of stuff here that they are saying, but I'm trying to actually see the value proposition that they are giving, right? And there is not much that I can actually see. We see the economics right here, no biotechs or cell techs, 70% tokens sold via public pre-sale, right? For most of the pre-sales that I've seen, this is where the team allocates a huge number of tokens to themselves, right? And just claim that these have been bought by everyone. So you think that everyone is paid USDT for this, but the team is allocated a huge number of tokens. So you need to be careful, right? This contributes to the price dropping after launch. If the team has a huge number of tokens, you should ask actually this on Telegram. Ask if the team has any number of tokens into this project, right? If they block you after asking that question, then definitely it's a scam, right? Ask how many tokens does the team have. Just ask that question. It's an honest question, right? They are all big on transparency. So if they are, they will be able to tell you that as well. So ecosystem empowered kids, the community is where the real strength is. The bigger, the more active and all that, right? So plan of action. One thing that I also don't like about roadmap, like, so this is the roadmap, right? They didn't put time frames, right, on the roadmap. I don't like projects that is a roadmap, but they don't have time frames. They need to let us know when are they planning to do this so that we can keep them accountable to their roadmap, right? Because right now there are no time frames. So this stage 2, when is it actually going to be, or this stage 3, because there are no dates, right? So you see here the token pre-sale live on Bigeyes website, machine live, start community competitions and AQAs, meme machine on full tilt, increase the cat crew, members to 60K, launch beta 819 casino. So it seems to be connected to some sort of like casino thing, right? Stage 2 leap, launch the alpha version of the 819 casino, push socials and influencer campaigns, start implementation of Biginf into the casino, continue marketing push into more markets, increase the cat crew to over 70K, push the 819 casino into more markets and build awareness, push marketing to 819, right? Casino Bigeyes Infinity, continue developing play to end games utilizing both big and so on, right? So you do see here launch on the DEX. Wow, they're only going to launch on the DEX in stage 4. Wow. And I don't even know when stage 4 is, right? That's why the reason why I don't like projects that don't put dates, right, on their. So for this one, it's looking quite dodgy, especially when it comes to the amount that has been raised. It's huge. 27 million is just way too much, right? But you just have to. For me, I'll just say to be safe, don't invest in the pre-sale. Wait for it to launch. The price will drop, guaranteed, right? So this is my review for this one. Let me know what you think down in the description. Let us know, did you buy this? If you're watching this after launch, were you able to claim your tokens and all that, right? Is everything working great for this one? Let us know so that I can do an updated video to just let the community know. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.